Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about what good writers do. So I'm going to share three things that all good writers do when they're writing sentences, and I'm going to show you an example. So here is a poster of what good writers do. A good writer, and you could see one, two, three. There are three things that you need to remember. A good writer starts a sentence with a capital letter. So, do you remember what a capital letter is? Capital letters are the big letters in the alphabet. Okay, all letters have a big letter and a little letter. We call the big letters capital letters and the little letters lowercase letters. When you're writing a sentence, you want to make sure the first letter in the sentence is a capital letter. So if you're writing a letter A, you want to write the big A. If you're writing a letter B, you want to write a big B at the beginning of the sentence. If you're writing a letter C, at the beginning, you'll write a big C. If you're writing a letter D, you want to write a big D. Two, a good writer puts finger spaces between words. For example, here's a sentence. I like my dog. That has I like my dog. Four words, but there's no finger spaces in between the words, so we don't really know what the words might be. So you want to use your own fingers to put spaces in between the words as you write a sentence. So a better way to write that sentence is like this. I, finger space, like, finger space, my, finger space, dog. This helps you read the sentence easily. The third thing I want you to do when you're writing a sentence, a good writer uses ending punctuation. Do you remember what ending punctuation is? Ending punctuation is what comes at the end of the sentence. If your sentence is a regular sentence and you're just making a statement, then you want to put a period. But if you're asking a question, you want to put a question mark. And if you want to say a sentence with expression or in a happy voice, you want to put an exclamation mark. For example, here's a sentence. Today is Saturday. That's just a statement, so you put a period at the end of the sentence. The next sentence, do you like to dance? That's a question, so you want to put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Did you understand what good writers do to write sentences? There are three things I want you to remember. They are write a capital letter at the beginning of each sentence, use finger spaces in between words, and lastly, using ending punctuation. Okay, now let's do an example of what you might be working on. Well, you will be working on actually on Friday. Okay, you're gonna be working on this page on Friday. So let me show you. It's a page about your favorite food. So it says, my favorite food. So on this page, it says, my favorite food is, and it's going to be a blank. So as you could see in the beginning of the sentence, there's a big M here that shows you a capital M, and everything else is lowercase. Okay, and I wrote in sushi because that's my favorite food. Okay, and then I put a period because it's just a statement, so I just put a period at the end of the sentence. And as you could see, there are finger spaces in between the words as well. Okay, next sentence. You could see that there's a capital letter at the beginning and everything else is lowercase. Let's read it. And I like this food the best because, and I wrote in, it tastes so good, I can eat it every day. So I actually wrote two sentences here. So you'll see that I have a period here, and a period here because I have two sentences. I like this food the best because it tastes so good. That's one sentence. So there's a period. And I can eat it every day. So my second sentence. There's a period right there too. Okay. And then you could see that I use finger spaces in between the words so that it makes the sentence really easy to read. I know where each word is. On the bottom here, it says, draw a picture of your favorite food. Since my favorite food is sushi, I drew sushi and I labeled my drawing so that the readers could know what my picture is. Okay, so do you think you can do that, boys and girls? I think you can. So remember, a good writer remembers three things when they're writing a sentence. Use a capital letter, use finger spaces, and lastly, you're going to be using a ending punctuation. Okay, boys and girls, happy writing!